Hello everyone, exciting times ahead for NIO. New partnerships, profit surprises, and major catalysts could shake up the stock landscape soon. So, friends, we've got a new partner, and there are some other big catalysts coming very soon, in the next 2 months, that could shock NIO stockholders significantly and surprise NIO potential profit as well, because of the licensing fees and royalties being given to NIO together in Q1. So, this is very critical. First of all, the partner. This is another charging partnership. And clearly, this is not a big deal. This is not a swap deal. These people are not making swap-capable cars. But Changan is, so maybe you can see them making swap-capable cars in the future. But this shows how important NIO infrastructure is, and it should not be ignored. This is worth a lot of money. But this is just a plain charging partnership, and we haven't seen that huge, massive partnership yet, which was a swapping heavyweight partnership, as hinted by the head of NIO Power. So, maybe we'll have to wait for that. But there are 2 more big major catalysts that we can see very soon, absolutely. Firstly, the sub-brand launch in May, that's going to happen very soon. This could really shock the shorts and catch them off guard, no pun intended. But even after that, alright. In June, we know that last year NIO said they would be selling in the UAE in June. So, we are moving towards June soon, so we might see some action with UAE in June. Alright, so what's happening with that? And regarding CYVN, well, let's insert another big rumor. Perhaps there are rumors that CYVN may invest more in NIO. That would be good news if it happens. But this is a rumor. Not confirmed, not very sure, but worth remembering. And it makes sense because the stock has fallen quite a bit since they bought the stock at $7 per share. Now it's at $4. This would be a bargain, right? So they could double down. They could buy more NIO stock. I'm sure they would like to do that. But the real importance is for one of CYVN's subsidiaries. So in February, NIO entered into a licensing agreement, a technology licensing agreement. And I'm reporting this for you guys, so it's written there under the technology license agreement. The company will receive technology license fees comprising of a non-refundable fixed upfront license fee. Wow! Plus royalties determined based on the future sales of licensed products by Forseven. And if we dive deep into Forseven, and if we look into Forseven, there's their company info introduction, and there's the official Forseven page. They say we're not the first to make a car or a car company, but we're the first to make it like this. We are Forseven for world-class EV engineering, for the best of British design, for the love of driving. And while this may seem a bit covert right now, but before the new morning, there's darkness. Alright guys, Forseven are building their cars themselves using NIO technology, and paying NIO a reasonable royalty and undoubtedly upfront licensing fees. Technology license fees, a very substantial fee that's quite huge. And this could become a big money matter. Alright? And maybe this could even put NIO in a surprise quarterly profit. Maybe. Alright. But moving forward, we have a lot of catalysts that are happening. And then launching in the UAE will be a big deal. There are already some ET5s there. UAE will be a huge market for NIO because unlike Europe, people there don't prefer massive cars that much. UAE people do. So cars like NIO, with their big space and beautiful exterior, will fit very well in the UAE and will sell in large numbers there. And by the way, these Forseven partnerships are for the licensing deal as well. It's a sign that when you partner with these other sub-partner companies that are involved in battery swap, and developing cars that can swap batteries. And NIO CEO has said before, last year as well, that partners who are involved in battery swap, they are developing their car using NIO sub-brand Envo, the same battery pack, and they are basically designing the car around it and the swapping mechanism, and they can do anything with it. And the CEO has said that this work is very easy for partners. So this is also very interesting. But we focus most on the money. Is NIO getting money for this? And undoubtedly, they are getting money for using NIO technology. But the question is how much? Alright? How much? And we have a lot of partners so far. Alright, Geely, Changan, Chery, JSC, they are all involved in the swap game. They are building cars that can swap batteries, and they'll have to pay NIO to make these cars. Alright, they'll also have to pay NIO for licensing and using the technology. Alright, so this could also be a significant amount going into NIO pockets, and it's possible that NIO IR has reported a lump sum upfront payment as well. So this lump sum from Forseven is in NIO pockets and non-refundable. Alright? So could there be some other massive lump sum payments from Geely, Changan, Chery, JSC as well? I think yes, definitely there is a lump sum payment. Otherwise, why would they make the deal? But how much is this payment? Alright. Is this enough to put NIO into a surprise quarterly profit and shock all the shorts and push the short squeeze to the moon, Mars, Jupiter? Maybe. But one thing I'm sure of right now. NIO stock is very cheap, and those shorts still selling are just plain foolish. Alright, a short squeeze is imminent. Alright, no one is valuing NIO correctly. NIO is very undervalued. The stock price should be at least $13 per share right now. In reality, this is the price target. The first is 7, the second is 10, the third is 13. These are the price targets I'll be watching. Hopefully, we'll see this by the end of June when all the catalysts materialize. And when NIO reports its earnings, who knows what will happen. Alright? Yes, they are still spending a lot of money on R&D and building swap stations. But they have sold quite a few cars, although the quarter-over-quarter growth was not that high. Do you know about these partnerships? They might be taking shape now. Will it be 100 million or maybe in billions? How much money are they receiving from these partnerships that could have a big impact on the earnings report? And maybe they can launch a car that can also do battery swaps. Maybe that's the direction. Or it could also be an autonomous driving solution, right? That's also very possible. But we'll have to see. It's very exciting. There are many such catalysts happening. Sub-brands are going to be launched. I think shorts are going to suffer heavy losses. Okay. Upcoming catalysts for NIO, including a new charging partnership and potential investments. It highlights licensing agreements with partners like Forseven, hinting at significant revenue for NIO. Anticipation grows for NIO stock price rise, driven by undervaluation and forthcoming catalysts like UAE expansion and earnings reports. Thank you for joining us today. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more stock predictions and market insights. Remember to turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update. Happy investing, and see you in the next video.